Hello and welcome to Simple Country Place. I have 4 super easy, delicious meal ideas for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Welcome and enjoy. And happy 2024. This is my first video of the new year, and I hope 2024 brings you all of the good things and all of the blessings that you hope it brings. So the first thing I'm making here is garlic butter steak bites. And honestly, steak is not something that I buy or cook very often. My husband isn't one of those people that just craves a good steak, which is kind of odd for our Midwestern lifestyle, and my father would roll over in his grave because he was a cattle farmer. However, I went to a meat raffle, won a bunch of steaks, so I had a New York strip here that I had cut up and trimmed and cooked that with seasonings of lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic salt, and black pepper. And I know everyone likes their steak cooked differently. My husband likes it well done, which is another no-no in my area, but that's how he likes it, so that's how I cooked it. Once that steak is cooked through, I threw some butter in the pan to melt, and then added some minced garlic, and then I'll be mixing that in with the steak. And this was like a super duper easy meal, just very, very simple. So with that, I had made some mashed potatoes that I will be serving with the steak bites, and some squash and some cooked squash and zucchini. And my husband did enjoy this, and I won, I think, 4 steaks at the meat raffle. So I'll have to figure out some other steak recipes to make. But yeah, it was something different. Like I said, he doesn't have steak very often. So, and my nephew wasn't home this day, so it was just him, and he enjoyed it. On this day, I'm making lemon garlic chicken pasta, but I'm starting out here with some cheesy garlic bread. I have sweet Hawaiian rolls there that I cut slits in, not on the seams, but through the middle of the bun, I guess. And to some melted butter, I am adding just some minced garlic, and then spooning that into those slits I cut. And then I'll be also stuffing in some shredded cheese in those. And then once that's all done, I wrap it completely with that aluminum foil, and then put that in the oven for the cheese to melt. And these were really good. We had my nephew who lives with us wasn't home, but we had 2 other of our nephews over this night, and they both extremely love pasta, so I know I had to make some sort of pasta dish for them for dinner. And so I decided on the lemon garlic chicken pasta. And obviously to go with that, you need some sort of garlic bread. It's a rule, isn't it? But so I made these garlic rolls, and they were super good. I had previously cooked up some chicken, diced up chicken breasts, and then I pulled those out, set them aside. So to that pan, I have some melted butter again, minced garlic, and then I'm adding some flour to that to make a roux. When that's mixed together a little bit, I juiced, I think, about 1.5 lemons. I juiced the first one in the pan, but then got a seed in there, so got smart and juiced them in that bowl, and then just added the lemon juice to the pan once they were all juiced, and I made sure there was no seeds. So also to that, I'm adding a bit of water and some chicken bouillon cubes to make broth, as well as half and half and some black pepper. And then once I mix that together a while, I just kind of let it hang out there and thicken and let the chicken bouillon cubes melt, and yeah, those things to all come together. Once that has thickened a little bit, I did add just like a handful of shredded mozzarella cheese. As well as lemon pepper and parsley. And mixed that all together. I had while this was coming together, I made some angel hair pasta, which I am now adding to the sauce. And I didn't like drain it super well, so it does have some of that pasta water with it, which is good because it helps everything come together. And I mixed that in, and then I also added the cooked chicken that I had cooked previously prior to starting the sauce, all together. And I served that with the cheesy garlic bread and a side salad. All three of the guys, my two nephews and my husband, really enjoyed this. I mean, like I said, the two boys really like all things pasta, so as long as you make some sort of pasta, you can't really go wrong with them. So on this day, this was actually New Year's Day, and we had my husband's family's Christmas celebration New Year's Eve, and so there was like all of the food, you know, lots of, like a big meal, then lots of snacks and sweets. And so on this day, I decided I should make my husband like something a smidge on the lighter side. So I made him a Big Mac salad, which obviously everyone knows how to make a salad: lettuce, onion, tomato, and then since it's Big Mac, I did dice up dill pickles and added that in, as well as shredded cheddar cheese. Like I said, we celebrated New Year's with my husband's family for their Christmas celebration, but I hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year's Eve. And share with me if you're in the house of New Year's resolutions or goals or whatever people want to call them. I don't personally do that. If I do that, I just wake up one day and like, hey, I want to work on this, and then I just make it that day. I'm not one of those people that's like, I need New Year's resolutions, but respect to those of you that are. So if you are, share them, and I really hope that you accomplish them. It's always nice and prideful to accomplish your goals. You know, it makes a person feel good when they set their mind out to do something and they see it come to fruition. So for the protein aspect of the salad, I'm making like the burger for the Big Mac. I have ground beef, which I season with garlic powder, paprika, ground mustard, salt, and pepper, and Worcestershire sauce, which I know I'm not pronouncing correctly, but it is what it is. So once that is all cooked through, I just throw that on top of the salad. And of course, you can't have a Big Mac salad without Thousand Island dressing, so that's what I dressed it with. And like I said, I mean, my husband really liked this, and it was a nice light meal following all of the junk food the day before. So on this night, I am making pizza sliders. I have the rest of those Italian, Hawaiian, sweet Hawaiian rolls in my fridge, and so I cut them like you would sliders, and then to the bottom I'm adding pizza sauce and then sprinkling the sauce with Italian seasoning. So for the meat, I guess, of the sliders, I'm layering that Italian style cheese and then pepperoni, a layer of pepperoni on top of that, and then another layer of cheese, another layer of pepperoni, and then just a smidge more cheese on top. So lots of layers, lots of pepperoni, lots of cheese. You certainly don't need to do that, but I got a little bit carried away. I was distracted on the phone with my sister while I was doing this, so I just kind of kept on keeping on, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of cheese and pepperoni. But my husband did not complain. My nephew did not complain. So they actually said it was super good, and like honestly with this, as long as you like pepperoni pizza type stuff, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's just a different vehicle for the same flavors, really, and super easy. Once all those layers were constructed, I had some melted butter that I added garlic powder and Italian seasoning to, and then I brushed that over the top of the buns, and then I covered it and put it in the oven and cooked it like super easy. The buns like crisped up, the cheese melted, and all the flavors came together. And yeah, my nephew really liked this, my husband really liked it, and I just served it with a side salad. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back for future videos.